In 2006, several new Micro Adventures playsets were released, such as a miniature aquatic rescue command center with Billy Blazes, Aaron Sky, and a rescue whale. Rex Steel with an EMV, as well as larger sets featuring characters like Mozambique and others. Another innovational team that came later on was the Action Trackers. Each member had a turning waist and ball joint shoulders. When the vehicle they came with was turned on, the controls their hands were holding would move, making it appear that they were driving the vehicles. On the team were Billy Blazes, Jack Hammer, Al Pine, Jake Justice, and CD Moon. As well as a big fire truck that they were all compatible with. This would be the last top quality Rescue Heroes team. In last year's accordion catalog, there was a preview that showed prototypes of figures from two new teams coming soon. They came out soon after. On the Lava Squad was Billy Blazes, Jack Hammer, Backhoe, and new hero Volcano along with Fang the Wolf. On the police patrol was Bill Barker and Buster, Clampdown, new police hero Just in Time, and Martial Law. The quality of the packaging was still the same, but for some reason the paint jobs seemed to be more pale and less detailed. Also, hardly any new elements were added to these teams. They were mostly just repainted versions of the same molds, except for Volcano's head and Bill Barker's head, which gave him a flat top, haircut, and a growth of hair under his lip. The drop in quality and expense was a sign of things to come. When it was time for most of that year's collection to be released, the amount of figures produced dropped dramatically. Almost all of them were just repainted versions of previous molds. The quality of the packaging was severely dropped from the dense, enclosed, thick, glossy packages we had seen in the past to a new, cheaper, open-faced, simple cardboard contraption. There was Rocky Canyon on the ATV, Captain Cuffs on a motorcycle, and Captain Clydesdale, as well as three teams. The Nature Crew had Billy Blazes and Smokey, Dewey Seam and Glades, Gil Gripper and Mako, Captain Cuffs and Buster, and martial arts with a new animal, Pounce the Panther. Then there was the Mobile Force with Warren Waters with a moon rover, Rip Rockefeller with his mini excavator, Hal E. Copter and his minicopter, and surprisingly, two new vehicles, Sam Sparks with the new fire vehicle, and Kenny Ride with the new police scooter. Then there was the team with the most new elements called Tool Tech, featuring pull string mechanisms with Billy Blazes, Jack Hammer, Jake Justice, Roger Houston, and Cliffhanger. These would be the last rescue heroes to have new elements. Any figures made after were simply repainted versions of old molds. At first, these toys were available in most stores, but in smaller quantities than usual. Then, maybe due to lack of popularity, they were taken off many store shelves. They weren't even put in the Fisher-Price catalog anymore. Then, later on in 2006, a new team was released, but it was only available in Toys R Us or online. Called the Camouflage Crew, it consisted entirely of repainted previous molds. There was Billy Blazes, Dewey Seam and Glades, Jake Justice and Buster, and Alpine and Tundra. There was also the repainted helicopter, police dune buggy, hydrofoil jet police car, and even the original command center.